Jaya Gopijana Vallabha, Jaya Girivaradari, Jaya Girivaradari, 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 Jaya Yashodanandana, Jaya Brajajanaranjana, Jaya Yashodanandana, Jaya Brajajanaranjana, Jaya Yashodanandana, Jaya Brajajanaranjana, Jaya Yashodanandana, Jaya Brajajanaranjana, Jaya Yamunatiravanachari, Jaya Kunja Bihari, Jaya Kunja Bihari, Yamunatiravanachari, Jaya Kunja Bihari, Jaya Kunja Bihari, Jaya Yamunatiravanachari, Jaya Kunja Bihari, Jaya Kunja Bihari, Jaya Yamunatiravanachari, Jaya Kunja Bihari, Jaya Radha Madhava, 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 Jaya Kunja Bihari. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare. Jayo Radha Madhava, Radha Madhava, Radha Madhava, Shri Radhe. Jayo Radha Madan Mohan, Radha Madan Mohan, Radha Madan Mohan, Shri Radhe. Jayo Radha Madan Mohan, Radha Madan Mohan, Radha Madan Mohan, Shri Radhe. Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Shri Radha Madhava ki jai.
Today we will have evening Bhagavad Gita lecture given by our most dear and beloved Narahari Das. Yes, for those of you who don't know Narahari Mataji, she has been serving Narahari Bhagavan for the last 41 years. So she has a lot of nectar to share with us. And yeah, we will start sitting up.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So, today we are reading from Bhagavad Gita, chapter 10, verse 10. It's a very nice verse. So, tesam satata yuktanam bhajatam priti purvakam dadami buddhi yogam tvam yena mam upayanti te. So we can read what it means, letter to letter. What's the sentence? So, tesam, unto them. Satata yuktanam, always engaged. Bhajantam, in rendering devotional service. Priti purvakam, in loving ecstasy. Dadami, I give. Buddhi yogam, real intelligence. Tam, that. Yena, by which. Mam, unto me. Upayanti te, come. Te, they. So, translation. To those who are constantly devoted to serving me with love, I give the understanding by which they can come to me. So, purport. In this verse, the word Buddhi Yogam is very significant. We may remember that in the second chapter, the Lord, instructing Arjuna, said that he had spoken to him of many things and that he would instruct him in the way of Buddhi Yoga. Now Buddhi Yoga is explained. Buddhi Yoga itself is action in Krishna consciousness. That is the highest intelligence. Buddhi means intelligence, and yoga means mystic activities or mystic elevation. When one tries to go back home, back to Godhead, and takes fully shelter to Krishna consciousness in devotional service, his action is called Buddhi Yoga. In other words, Buddhi Yoga is the process by which one gets out of the entanglement of this material world. The ultimate goal of progress is Krishna. People do not know this. Therefore, the association of devotees and a bona fide spiritual master are important. One should know that the goal is Krishna. And when the goal is assigned, then the path is slowly but progressively transferred, and the ultimate goal is achieved. When a person knows the goal of life but is addicted to the fruits of activities, he is acting in karma yoga. When he knows that the goal is Krishna, but he acts pleasure in mental speculation to understand Krishna, he is acting in jnana yoga. And when he knows the goal and sings Krishna completely in Krishna consciousness and devotional service, he is acting in bhakti yoga or buddhi yoga, which is the complete yoga. This complete yoga is the highest perfectional stage of life. A person have a bona fide spiritual master and may be attached to a spiritual organization, but still, if he is not intelligent enough to make progress, then Krishna from within him instructs so that he may ultimately come to him without difficulty. The qualification is that a person always engage himself in Krishna consciousness and with love and devotion render all kinds of service. He should perform some sort of work for Krishna, and that work should be with love. If a devotee is not intelligent enough to make progress on the path of self-realization, but he is sincere and devoted to the activities of devotional service, the Lord gives him a chance to make progress and ultimately attain to him. To those who are constantly devoted to serving me with love, I give the understanding by which they can come to me. So, this is how Krishna works. Your question is answered. I just, at my room, I just opened and this verse came. So I said, okay, I give class about this. And then I remember you were asking the same questions. What's your name? Akhil. So Akhil was asking today in the kitchen these questions, how can one serve to Krishna? How can do fast very quickly? He wants very quickly results. So, yes, this is Krishna is speaking to Arjuna and also to all of us also. He says that those who constantly devoted to him, to Krishna, then he arranges, and then he gives the understanding by which they can come to me. So this is when the living entity has a desire to find out about the Supreme God, then Krishna, within the heart, he arranges the path, how he or she can come to Krishna. No? So this is what Krishna does to us. He is very kind. He is in our heart. So when he sees what desire we have, especially when you have some desire to somehow to find out about God, to learn something about spiritual master, something about God consciousness, no? Then Krishna within the heart, he arranges that that person gets some kind of connections, through prasad. Devotees are distributing prasad. Some get some prasad, somebody gets books, some get some invitation card, then comes to temple. So this is how Krishna is working through different media, no? And there are also so many medias now, YouTube and everywhere. But the media should be about Krishna. So you are all going out, preaching and bringing people close to Krishna in everywhere you can do. Now if you are in school learning, you have some friends, they can see this person is really different person. So they want to ask you, no? What are you practicing or what? Then you can speak to them about Krishna, about the real goal of life, to understand that persons, according to what person's ability, one can explain to that person. So better first is to become nice friends, and then slowly one can get some trust of that person, and then he or she will accept it very nicely, no? And their life is saved. Buddhi yogam come to you. There are so many different yogas, yeah? But Krishna says Buddhi yoga, Bhakti yoga is the best yoga. So I know Saraswati. When she was small, she was coming with her mother. We had, from Czech, every year we had children camp here. And she was a very small girl. No? I know her since that time. Who else was in this kinder camp, children camp? This, you also? You were coming here also? What's your name? Gaurangi. Wow, nice. So, yes, so you can see that these different programs which were taking place, it has very nice fruits are coming. Now our Saraswati is here. She is very beautiful girl. Now she dances very beautifully, Bharatanatyam. So this is how you engage yourself. Now you find interest in fields in Krishna's service. There are so many different fields. One feels comfortable in that field, one should take it and use that field in Krishna's service. So yes, you all EU projects, youngsters, yeah, so nice. You like here? Yes, it's nice, huh? Very beautiful place here. Nishingadev, Prahlad Maharaj, devotees, nice bhajan, kirtan, programs, prasad. So we have everything. So very fortunate to be here, to come here and take part. So yes, we have seen in so many nice devotees has taken this process and became pure devotees. And they give good example for us, like Prahlad Maharaj. He's sitting in the lap of Nishingadev. We all would like to do that, isn't it? So nice, huh? So he was just a small boy, no? Very small boy. And the father he said, I'm God. And the small boy said, no, you are not. In a childish way, yeah. No, father, you are not God. What? Yes, God is Krishna. Sometimes also we have our parents now. We have to tell them, Krishna is what? No? So like that. So then, yes, Prahlad said, yes, my father, you are not God. And his father was so angry. He was sent in Gurukul to learn, and after a few days the father wanted to see his son, so he told the teachers to bring Prahlad, and Prahlad came. Father was very happy to see his son. Oh, my son is going to Gurukul, learning about politics and all these kinds of learnings, what nothing to do with devotion, nothing to do with Krishna. And the father took the Prahlad, put it on his lap and said, my son, what have you learned in school? And Prahlad says, what he said? Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu, Smaranam, Pada Sevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakhyam, Atma, Nivedanam. Huh? He was not at all ready to hear that. So he got so angry, and what he did, he just threw Prahlad. Huh? Can you, the father, huh? In 1 second, he loved his son so much, and he put him on his lap, and 1 second he just threw him, because this was not in his benefit. No? In this world, people are always looking, what is benefit for me? What can I gain from that thing? What can I achieve? What can I get from that person or this person or that? Only self motivations. So Hiranyakashipu has the same. He thought Prahlad will say, my father, you are God and you are this and that. No, but he said Krishna is God. So then father was very, very angry and he wanted to kill Prahlad, the small boy. How old he was? 5 years old. Just small, we have all these children running here and there, And then, he called his soldiers, take this boy and kill him. In what you can put him, throw him on the top of the cliff, throw him in ocean, give him poison. You okay? Yeah. You want to sit on chair? Okay. So then, said, give him poison. Stample him with the feet of elephants. Do whatever you can to just kill him. I don't want to see him because he wants to worship my enemy who killed my brother. So then, you can see we have nice paintings, how they try to kill Prahlad. And one is there in the corner where Krishna is catching Prahlad. So by seeing that we get very much inspiration that yes, Lord will also save me from this material existence of life, ocean of material existence. So then, nothing was helping. The soldiers tried everything, they came, sorry. We tried our best, but don't know what energy is saving him. So then, Hiranyakashipu has a sister, Holika. And then Holika said, oh my brother, don't worry. I have benediction from Brahma that I can enter fire, but I don't get killed. So I will take him, you arrange a big fire, I will take the Prahlad on my lap in the fire, and that's the end of him, and your problem is solved. And Hiranyakashipu became very happy. He said, perfect. So they made a festival actually. The whole country, whatever is, thousands and thousands of people came to see. Because the people, they loved Prahlad. They were praying to Krishna, please save this boy, he's such a nice. They were so hurt inside. And they were really not happy about this, all this, what was going on, but they could not help it. But they were praying for the safety of Prahlad. And then, it was like morning times. Holika came with Prahlad, and she sit, and the fire was lightened, and she was happy that, oh, I have my benediction, I have my protection, so Prahlad has to die now. And then after some time, the fire flames went higher and higher, and the Holika started to feel the heat. In the beginning she was cool, but slowly she feels the heat in her. And then she slowly understands that, wait a minute, I'm burning. No? And then she said, help, but who can help her? It was a blazing fire, so much wood they used, And Prahlad was just sitting there like a cold boy, cool. His body was cool. Nothing was happening to him. So then she threw Prahlad and she wanted to go out of the fire, but then it was too late. And Hiranyakashipu, he knows all mystic powers, yeah. So he immediately with his hand he put water, but it was too late. She's burning ashes. No. So that's why there is a festival, holy festival, no? Comes in March time. There are two holy. One is this with Prahlad, and another is Krishna and Mother Krishna and Brijbasi and Gokulvasis. They play holy. They throw colors to each other. No? Krishna and Radharani, the gopis. So this is happening every year when you go during Gaur Punim time. You can be, you can be colored. No? They throw colors. Yeah. So then, yes, and then Hiranyakashipu was thinking, what kind of power he has? Why nothing happens to him? Then he asked Prahlad, from where you get your power? And Prahlad said, the same source where you get your power. And then Hiranyakashipu, you know the story, then Krishna came from the stambha, from the pillar, and killed Hiranyakashipu. Yes. So this is how Krishna takes care of his devotee, Prahlad, small boy. So we are here in Simachalam. So we can pray to Nishingadev for our protection, for our devotion to him, for giving us strength to serve him and his devotees. And whenever you have time, please come. Take your time. When you have holidays, then just take your small bag, some clothes, and come. Soon now, slowly winter will come here. Yeah, it's quite cold, much snow. So, yes, this is Krishna's mercy that we have to render service. Krishna wants that we serve his devotees with full devotion. Then Krishna is very happy. So today we had a big Churmana Laddu project. Thank you all the girls who were rolling for 2-3 hours, and all who were helping cutting vegetables. And Lari, she is coming every year, and she's very devoted girl, really. So nice. So, yes, are there any questions?
I have a small silly question, maybe. I can speak loud.
Just for a last
Maybe a little bit silly question, but I always saw Hiranyakashipu just as a demon and really seeing the demon in him. But was he also hurt by the fact that Krishna killed his brother? Did he felt these emotions, like this hurt?
Yeah, it was because the two brothers, Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu, they were good, powerful demons, yeah. And they are learned, they know the shastras, they are not like Ravan. He was very good, he was like a pandit, he learned all the shastras, but then because of what happens is because of the power, they become so much illusioned that they misuse the power, they misuse what good quality they have. So this is what happened to them also. One side they learned it, they were the sons of Kashyapa, they were very Brahmana and very highly qualified parents, but the thing is that illusion and power makes person out of control. So they have emotions, yes, there is emotion there, but the emotion is very short, very tinge. If you have really good emotion, it will make you to think and you work in a good way. But by them is, emotions means power. Okay, Vishnu killed my brother, so he was sad. But then he used his power. He said, "Now I will kill Vishnu." So this is the power makes them so out of control. That's why emotions should be there with spiritual knowledge. It's very important. Otherwise, one drags away with material emotions. Yeah? There should be emotion, but should be controlled by spiritual emotions. That okay, if Hiranyakashipu, okay, my brother is killed, but it's good. Vishnu killed him, so he is delivered. Nah? Devotee think like that, but no. He misused his power. He went on tapasya because Sukracharya said that you cannot defeat the demons until you do tapasya, and you have to ask for benedictions. So this is what demons do. To get power, they do tapasya, especially Brahma. They do tapasya of Brahma or Lord Shiva. Ravan did, he pleased Lord Shiva. And also Brahma also, but Hiranyakashipu, he chant Om Brahma Devaya Namaha. No? So to get benediction, they always meditate on Lord Brahma or Lord Shiva, because Lord Shiva is Atishotosha. He gets very quickly pleased. So. And when he is pleased, then he give benediction. Nah? Like this one demon, he worshipped Lord Shiva, and Lord Shiva came, and he said, "Okay, what benediction you want?" He said, "Whoever I touch the head cracks in 1,000 pieces." So Lord Shiva gave him the benediction. And now he wanted to try this benediction on Lord Shiva. And Lord Shiva was running from one universe to another universe until he came to Vaikuntha. No? And then he came, and Lord Vishnu said, "Don't worry, I will take care." So Vishnu, he came in a small boy form. And he was so sweet, This demon was, look, where is Shiva, where is Shiva? And he said, "Who are you?" "Oh, you are so beautiful, boy. Where are you going?" "Yeah, I'm looking for Shiva." "Why?" "Because he gave me benediction, and now I want to try on his head that it works or not." He said, "But why you have to run after him from one universe to so much endeavor? Why don't you just put your hand on your head?" And he said, "Yeah, good idea." So you see, Krishna bewilders him. But this demon mentality, don't make, they are not in mode of goodness or in devotion. They are just, their emotion is just for sense enjoyment. How I can enjoy, how can I control. No? So that's why Hiranyakashipu, that's why he liked his brother so much that his Vishnu killed his brother, so now I will take revenge. So, yeah, revenge. Devotees don't take revenge. They say, "Okay, my Lord Krishna, thank you. It's tough, but thank you. I will try." No? So this is difference between one is devoted and one is not devoted. Yeah. So, okay? Yes.
Hare Krishna Mataji, thank you very much for the lecture. You said emotions means power, and if we as devotees have emotions like sadness, or that we are not satisfied with our qualities, or with also that our service is not good enough, or not sufficient enough. Are these also emotions which we can transform in something powerful and useful in the service of the Lord, or how to deal with these kind of emotions?
Well, emotions like spiritual emotions are good. Yeah, we are not like stones, no. So we have emotions, but we can control. We have to see that what kind of emotions we have. If our emotions are just for make us more suffer, or our emotions makes us to serve Krishna. Yeah. So if one thinks that emotionally, I'm so degraded, I'm like my service is not good, I am so I'm just useless. No? Such kind of emotions makes you down. So this kind of emotions we have to be careful. But to have, for example, devotees don't like to hurt anybody. Yeah, devotees like to help. Devotees like to think good about others. So this is good. These are also good emotions, you see. Yeah. So yes. So they are different. One has to understand what is good and what is not good. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much. And Hare Krishna. So Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki Jai, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai, Gaura Premananda. Hare Jai. Thank you. Jai Prabhupada ki Jai.
Narahari Mataji ki jai.